Hi, my name's Kathleen Dunbar, and I'm a veterinary social worker. And actually, I'm also a registered veterinary technician. And so I worked for many years, about 16 years, on the floor as a registered veterinary technician. And what I kept noticing when I worked in the field was that I would see people come in who were grieving their beloved companion animals, and they would frequently leave and be in distress, and I always felt like something was missing, like it kind of haunted me, like there was some kind of a gap. So I actually went back to school a few years ago and completed my MSW. And so I support people through pet loss, through bereavement, and I'm actually set up in a veterinary hospital. I also help support staff with the unique issues concerning the industry. Believe it or not, death is 5 times more common in the veterinary industry compared to human medicine. So staff frequently are faced with death and dying, and this is an area of interest for me. So a program that I've developed has been my pet loss program. And so I offer individual counseling, and I also offer a group program. It's an 8-week group. So specifically, I want to say that my group program, I believe, has had a broader impact on the community. What happens is people will come to the group, and although it's for 8 weeks, they frequently keep those strong connections and that depth of meaning with each other that extends beyond that actual 8-week time frame. So this provides actually a forum for discussion about disenfranchised grief in the community, and it also helps inform the veterinary industry about concerns around pet loss and pet bereavement. What's really neat is I've heard from practices when I've come to do talks with them, and they've said to me, I feel like your information is going to make a difference and is going to change the veterinary community. And that's significant for me. That means that there's a broader impact than just helping support one person. It almost has a bit of a contagious type of effect. The other thing is, I feel like the program that I've developed, my pet loss program, is kind of in many ways creating a cultural playbook for disenfranchised grief, because grief is painful for so many people, but specifically when it's disenfranchised, people are isolated, they're alone, and they don't have the support they need. And finally, I have to say the bigger impact, community impact, is creating space for bigger discussions about disenfranchised grief between the veterinary community and pet parents. It creates a forum for that. Veterinary social work is really in its infancy. Elizabeth Strand designed it 20 years ago, but we're really in early days, and I see lots of space for the future. I also see pet parents becoming more common. Some people are making the decision, or unfortunately are faced with difficulties where they aren't able to have children. So companion animals are part of family. And certainly I see lots of growth and development in the industry in veterinary social work. I also see lots of space for people to get involved.